I've just absolutely tweaked my fingers.
I'm ready. Okay. So the block behind me, just pure pinch power. It's hard. Not a whole lot of complexity, but more just a lot of body tension and just like moving efficiently. Have some big movements that are like more bicep-y and kind of body tension-y. And then a lot of like narrow compression, wide compression, and then like some tic-tac-y movements. But I think the focus for me was I really wanted a bit of focus, like compression in here, and then like a big expand. So like generating movement or momentum from kind of a weird, awkward place, and then going wide. So I'm gonna go for a Sengo today and see if I'm in a little bit better shape than I was yesterday. Jesus. It's just taxing. For me, in my height, everything is like out here, especially the top part, or the beginning part for me is really hard. It's first big huck up, and then maintaining tension on the wall to then bring my feet over. I'll start by trying the top one time, making sure that I have the right idea for how I'm gonna generate movement to the last hold, and then just go in and start suffering on the start. That move is hard for me, establishing on the two holds before going to the top. So I think from the bottom, it's gonna be limit for me. It's like, it's not that many moves, but I'm getting pumped. I think right now, it's like this, the crux move for me right now is coming into this little right hand. Because it's awkward, because you're hitting it so high up and so engaged, so it's there, but I can't pull off of it so much. The footholds get a little bit smaller here on the volume. You have this one for the right foot, and then you have this one under the volume. Then you have the frog, so that you can come in and attain the narrow compression before you blast to the top. But it's hard. The hard thing with generating is that you have this foot, which is pulling your weight down and in, but you need it on to be able to generate to the top. So it's like the tricky part is keeping the right amount of tension and moving the hips and then releasing the foot when you're going to be going out, and like not leaving it for too long and getting locked in the movement. As you guys know, we've been using AG1 for, gosh, coming up on a year now, which feels really good. I'm still seeing the same effects and results from using it that I wanted to. I was down in Chambéry now 2 weeks ago, setting for the European Cup. Took it every day and definitely noticed that it gives me that edge of just sustained energy, especially when you're doing like 10 to 12 hour work days. Fruit juice with like a tinge of spirulina taste to it, but still very tasty, which is, yeah, if you're doing it every day, you want it to taste good. AG1 is comprised of 75 vitamins and minerals and whole food sourced ingredients, which is really nice that you know that what you're putting in your body is coming from the best sources possible. So if you're interested in trying AG1, you can go into athleticgreens.com/Erik Karlsson bouldering. And if you're a first-time buyer, then AG1 will also be including 5 free travel packs, as well as a year's supply of vitamin D3 K2.
And as always, thanks to AG1 for sponsoring today's video.
Okay, yeah. So I figured out my beta for this first crux, which is that previously I was just trying to go brute force, slap into the undercling, but now I put a lower drop knee, can really lock the body position in and get from the big pinch to the right hand big pinch. But now I think it just moves the difficulty, because now I can get to the big pinch, but now the difficulty is to match feet and then bring the feet around. And keeping the tension throughout all of that it's gonna be hard. So I'm going to be trying pretty much that same sequence again and see if I can link it into one more comfortable position. No! Fat feet. No! Now I messed up the foot. Damn.
I actually remember now that Mickey found, because you built this one, and Mickey found another beta. What he did is like he goes straight up to this, never goes to this pinch, and like farms. It does something weird. And then I think one of the other route setters changed the boulder, tweaked a bit, so it's like became harder. But he spent a lot of time to not do the beta that you wanted. So
Disappointed.
yeah.
I think the intended beta, and I think the way that Nikin tried it, and pretty much everybody else, you go up to this big fat boy. I think you grab it up here on top. I am super weak on the pinches. I don't understand how to move on these. So I cheat a little bit, and I come up to this guy and wrap the hand. And then you can kind of hang down on the wrap, come into this undercling, and just skip that big fat pinch. Still feels hard. It's probably, honestly, really bad beta. But I mean, it goes.
Wow, nice.
That was a pretty good burn, actually.
Nice.
Hey. Hey, sick. But I've just absolutely tweaked my finger, so I'm good on that. I'm gonna take that burn to the bank, and that's it.
How are you guys doing? We are back on the green pinch proj. It's been like 2 weeks since you guys saw me on this last. So today I'm joined by my newborn son, the Makita fan. But I don't have a name for it, so maybe you guys can drop a comment.
Comment section below.
Exactly. What should I name my fan? I like puns, so if you have a punny name, then you'll have the honor of naming my fan. So yesterday, it was back. It was my first session after being in Chambéry. And I had a lot of thoughts on my climbing after doing all of the testing for that competition. And we were here, I was getting stomped, trying to do the same beta. And then Eric brought up a really good point. He's like, why don't we try being like a little bit more dirty, a little bit more aggressive? Because all of my climbing is based around finding the perfect position and having complete control before moving into the next position. And it can make things a little bit harder than what they need to be for my climbing. So we finished the session there. I went home and marinated on that all evening, thinking about being aggressive and yeah.
Proud of you.
And then I had like an idea for a beta. So I mean, what we've seen previously is that I try and put my foot up here, do the move, and then try and match feet. But the issue I had is that when I was placing it up here, that my right foot would often pop off. So now what I'm going to do is just put my right foot smack dab in the middle of the hold so I get maximum pressure on it. So now what I'm going to do instead is that I keep the right foot there, have this position, and then drop into this and try and hold my feet, but probably cut feet. But this position, you have such good compression that I think I should be able to hold it without burning too much power.
Okay.
So I'm feeling really hopeful.
Nice.
Fuck yeah. Yes. So yeah, that's gonna wrap up my almost longest proj on this channel.
I've been here filming for weeks.
This is like session 4 or 5 on it. So it feels really good to put it down, especially in like that good of a style. So now, when we go down to the kilter board, I think it's gonna feel pretty good.
Yeah, I want to see this aggressive style on the 8B project.
Just bet! We have this 8B behind me, which has been a project that Mickey and I have been working on for a while. This one is Sisters Before Misters at 50 degrees. So I put a session into this a couple months ago. I know Mickey's been working on it a little bit more than I have. So I'm really psyched to come back to it after taking a bit of a rest. All right. Cool. So now I just rest for like 5 minutes and keep trying.
Nice, kom igen. Ja, kom igen. Kom igen, håll i. Ja.
No! Oh, that felt so good. I dropped it when it started getting easy.
Kom igen. Ja, kom igen. Ja, kom igen. Kom igen, fokus. Kom igen. Kom igen.
Oh my god. Fuck. God damn it. But now I have the answer to my question, which is the finish is so much harder when you do it from the start instead of just like halfway in. Damn. All right, but I'm gonna give this one more try today. I think that's all I can give for my fingers and body. Oh. Ow. That's gonna have to be my last try. I'm still recovering with my right. So this is, for me, like such amazing, unexpected progress. So I'm thrilled. You know, if you enjoyed it, drop us a like. You know, if you have a name for my Makita fan, drop it in the comments. I really want to see what you guys come up with. And subscribe if you're not subscribed. And see you next time. Thanks for the support.